Hello, everybody. Cyanesk111 here, and welcome back to more OMG words. Last time, I beat the inheritance board, but didn't make it far into endless mode due to a pretty amateur mistake I made with relics. But moving on from that, today we're going to be doing the builder board, where I start with a random rare relic, but targets are higher. And the star is off-center a little bit. But I can make use of what I have here. And this leech, plus 0 multi, increases by 2 each time you play a tile with a stamp, and then removes the stamp. I'll have to make use of any boons I get that can give my tiles stamps. Plus, this is a scaling relic too, so I might make it a little farther than normal with this. Well, farther than expected, anyways. Suns is something I can play with this point stamp. But with this point sticker, I meant. I'm really not sure how I'll be able to reach 400 with the turns that I have. But I'll try this first time, then I'll get serious on my next time around. Seven's a word. I'll throw this L away. Get this J out of here. I didn't think so. I'll throw this K away for a C. I did not get a G out of that, which is kind of sad. I can make snips out of this. Or how about ins? I'm very doubtful that's going to get me farther, so snips it is, I guess. Wow, 400 is a pretty high target to hit. I don't think this leech is a very good rare relic to start out with, I'm sorry to say. Maybe I should use this multi-stamp instead. Or sticker. Ugh, I keep getting them confused. Yeesh. Oi. Oye is gonna hit that sticker at least. This is not a very good setup here. I think I'm gonna lose on my first time playing the builder. That's my prediction, and I was right. Oh my gosh. The higher targets are really gonna be a pain in the butt to work my way around. Let's hope this is better. Badass Fractal. Create a copy of the first boon you use each match. I don't know how that's gonna help me in this first round. Spine. I almost have Inspire. But I don't have the... But I don't have an eye. A second eye, which is a bit of a disappointment. Is onesie something I can work with? Maybe not spelled like that. No, it is not. What to do, what to do, what to do. Resin is a possible word I can make. Like that. But it's only going to yield 50 points, which is the problem. Loony is something I can do. Let me discard the So for something better. What about Lunar? Looned is not a word I can do. I'll have to try for loony with this word. Let's see what that would do. Still not much. I can make several two-letter words out of this by playing bore right down there. Almost. I can play aloe, but not low. Get rid of this A for another E. Tay is something I can play. But with this ×4 multiplier, I'm not sure this is going to be enough. I can play Loy, to my surprise. And I can play here. Ita and Aura. Still not sure if this will be enough, even with all the help I can get. Crossing my fingers. Okay. I just got it. Even though I only have a bronze out of that. Okay, I've got to think really carefully about what I can buy that can help me. I can get the 2 relic. Each 2-point tile gives +4 multi. But I won't have enough for any boons. For the badass fractal. Cape is something I can make off the bat. Actually, I want the extra money from that dollar sticker. Didn't do much. Can spell 10. I'll throw this F. If I had an R, I'd spell tenor. Can't spell tenna. I can spell neat with this. I can't spell neato, because that would be a hyphenated word. Oh gosh, I only have 2 turns left and I'm not even halfway to the bronze. I can spell date, but not Dayton. I don't have any discards left. I can spell cod. I can spell coda here. But I'm not sure if that would be enough. Oh, definitely not enough, but I did get an O from that. Bow twice. Can spell bone from all this. I don't know if this would be even close to enough. I'm hoping. Okay. Just barely. Man, oh man. I wonder if I can get some great boons from the stuff I have. Oh, great. I Can't afford anything else. I'll play Enki. I don't know if I can get another Enki from the copy. I cannot, but it is what it is. Right off the bat, I see I can play Tiling. Yep, that is a valid word. There. That got me halfway to my target this time. And... id and no. I'll get rid of this Q. Jam's not a word. G's not a word. Okay, so I have 3 tiles in my rack that are worth 2 points, and that would trigger the 2 3 times. Me on I can potentially do Mooned this way. That would get me those 2 tiles on there. And I'm past the bronze in just 2 turns. Now to get to silver. I can almost spell sonar. I can use this to spell coats. Next word I play should definitely get me to silver. Provided that I play any tiles that are worth 2 points. Seedings is not a valid word. But seeding should definitely be enough. I hope. It is. And I got the silver medal out of this. More room to work with. Marcus will give me 2 random boons. Hypercube is $15, but I don't have the money for it. Bad. We'll get some 1-point tiles upgraded to 2, so I'll take that. The squirrel, I must play 4 tiles, at least. And I get bad back because of the badass fractal. R and S are becoming 2. Marcus. Lugus. And the badass fractal doesn't copy boons that have been created by Marcus. Doesn't look like it. But we get a lot of temporary cash stickers. I can almost spell curing. Okay, there's a question mark, which I may want to use for the G. Can I spell curings? No, I cannot. Can I spell scurring? Nope. Not good either. But this is what I have to work with. Almost to bronze, just like that. Let me get rid of this S. Can use all of these to spell grids. And that'll get me to bronze, I bet. No, it does not. More than 3 tiles is what I have to play. I can play yen. He is not a valid word. We is not a valid word. I'm running out of options here, especially with this Q and X. Buy is not a valid word. Dang. Ebe's not a valid word. Webs is a word, but I still gotta play more than 3 tiles. Weebs is not valid either. Am I just dead? Am I dead? Bees. Keys isn't valid. I... Bio's not a valid word. Oh! Wexes is a valid word. So I do have something to work with instead of just giving up. I was about to head straight for that button right there. Can't really remember when I found out Wexes was a word, though. Nah... Need to make use of one of these points tiles, though. These point stickers. I don't have a lot of options here. Grade... There's a space in between, so that's no good. Brand... Garby... Garbed... Oh, jeez, what can I do? I've essentially set myself up for disaster here. Actually, braid is something I can do, though it's not gonna get me to the silver. But it will at least get me some extra cash. Bringing my total up to 12 before the bronze medal. Swear jar. Nusku. I'm gonna go ahead and get the one. I need something to work with. And a Nusku as well, which the badass fractal will copy. And I get 10 points badges out of all that. Discard one of these E's. And the K. Can I spell Deet? I can. Deets is also valid, so this should provide something. Yep. This is looking like a strong start. Yeah, it's not even halfway to 2,000, though. Bummer. V is something I can do. Though the 5 won't trigger any of these relics. I'll discard the Y for an S. Neeps is a word I can do. Almost to bronze already. Hedge is something I can do. I can spell shed. Edge to spell edges with the multi and points stickers. Let's hope it gets me a decent way more there. Almost. Bin. I'll throw this J. Bad. And, ban. Oh, what else can I do for a bronze, even though I'm a little more than 100 away? Eve is something I can play if not for that T. This eye would trigger the 1 twice, and the point sticker. I'm gonna have to take this chance. Looks like I'm gonna make it, and I did. Just barely, though. Man, oh man. It's pretty hard with this points increase. Double your reward for all in, but 0 reward for bronze and silver. Yuck. No thanks. Reroll for Lugus and Marcus, and I'll move on. The Jackdaw's gonna block a line on my board, which is a bummer. Oh, that's stinky, but I get a Lugus back from it. Okay, that's not so stinky. Now for the Marcus with a Saturn and a key. Saturn is going to put the extra turn up there. Key is going to add a multi-stamp to 2 tiles in the rack. Loon. Throw this H. Loan is something I can do. But I'd rather play Loon, because the 2 will trigger, giving me +4 multi. I'll throw this V, too. And the Q. I think I'm gonna have to play this word before I use up any more of my discards. Tine is a word I can play. Though I may have to take some good measures for this to get me almost to the bronze at least. Let's see what this does. Almost. Tiner's not a word. One is a word. Lie is a word. E is a word. There's probably nothing I can do with that extra turn sticker up there. I think this should be enough to get me to the bronze. And also to get me a few extra pocket change, too. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and cash out. Save the extra turn for a little more pocket change. Saturn again. Like hell I'm taking Yam for some more... to make my points requirements even bigger. Ixchel. Copy paste. Don't have the cash for it. I think this is what I'm gonna have to do. With the Jackdaw now out of the way, I got me some extra turn tiles on top of that. And right off the bat, I see I can spell saloon. Though it would be really nice if I had an S with it. The wild card will have to do. Yep, that's valid. This is definitely gonna get me a ways to the bronze medal. Oh. Only gets me about a third of the way there. AD's not something I can do. I'll throw this H for an S. I think I'll save the E and play aid right there. I'm saving the E to make another word. S. I'm gonna play Seek just to get rid of some of the unwanted words in my rack. Plus, I get 2 extra turns from the stickers I put down. Add. I'll throw this X for an O, so an Oi. Id. Psi is something I can do. It would get the turns sticker to trigger twice. I desperately need those extra turns, no matter what it takes. Faro is a playable word, though I'm not sure about playing the F. Sorrow's not valid. If I had an N, I'd make arson. But I can't do anything with this. I can make woe. Woes. Seds. Saw I can play here. Saws to make it plural. I think I'm gonna send this one. I'm getting there. Total is something I can play, but I may wanna try for something better so I can trigger this turn sticker twice. Opal I can do. Oral is also something that's possible. Poral is a word. So what I'm gonna do is play oral, save the P to make it poral. Then from the P, I'll work my way down to this malt sticker, which should hopefully get me to bronze. Pete's is something I can do. With the P being used for 2 different words, I get 2 extra turns. I'm so close. Saws. Can't do advisor here, though that would be a long shot. Yeah, so it's not something I can do. Sog. Geo, which would hit the point sticker twice. I'll play that. Okay, I'm past the bronze. I still have 2 turns to work with, but I think I'm gonna cash out. So I can get my $10 from all this effort. Recycling. Horace will add point stamps. It's a big toss-up between blueprint and a tile box. I'm gonna get the blueprint for something that's not gonna help my scar out all that much. But I will get the increased prize amounts for potentially more choices. And the goat, you're gonna cause me to lose 1 point for each tile played. go. I'll throw this Q. Redo. Throw this V. Problem is with the goat, it is gonna reduce the 2s into 1s, and the R&E is gonna be worth nothing, so maybe this should help. I sure hope I don't have to redo this run. In all honesty. That barely made a dent. Rail. Though I'll have to use the horse on the A and the I. Or I can do this N. Still gonna trigger the 1, even though its point value is gonna be reduced. Buy and in. Bin is a potential good choice. Or bio. The I and O is still gonna trigger something. I don't have any vowels in my rack, so I can at least spell loss with this. Or moss, since this is gonna be triggering the 2 now. Oh, this is getting ugly real fast. Rad. Trad. Trads will get my tile multiplier up to 8. Oh, this is gross. I think I'm gonna die here. Et and set. Or let will still trigger the 1. Lent will get my tile multiplier up. 1. Dio's still gonna trigger the 1. I got an extra turn from that at least, but even with that, I still might not pull through this. Yeah, it's looking like my run's gonna end here, no matter what. Oh, well. Can't really say I didn't try, did I? Well, that's the builder for you. And I think that is going to be it for this part. I'm pretty disappointed that I wasn't able to get as far as I thought I would in the builder. With the builder thing. And the rare relic does help, but it's sometimes not gonna do you any good if those points requirements are gonna be much higher than they otherwise would be on any other board. The star tile being off-center does little to help matters, and I do appreciate that they put in a cash sticker as well, if you're up for the challenge. But I think I may want to wait a little bit before trying to take on this board again. Hopefully with a much better relic that will get me points quickly. So, I'm gonna be taking a little break, and I'll try one of the boards that I have unlocked with the Apprentice difficulty. But until I decide which board to do it on, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye!